to California, seeing the sights and people there.
What's up, fellow travel and RV YouTube thrill seekers? Michael here with our second California travel video TRY show, here to share a handful of 1-minute video snippets of top producers. So let's jump right in. If you like what you see, make it CLSS time. That's comment, like, subscribe, and share. Okay, here we go.
I want to be a little bit further away. I think we're getting to where we need to be. This spot should do just fine. Far enough away from the houses, but still close enough to the road, which I'll have to get to later tonight for food-related reasons. That's there on the flashlight. He walked by earlier. He came back with a flashlight. I think he called the cops. Either my ride's here or that's the police. And the straps broke on the backpack. I was worried about that. Do some surgery on that. Things did not go, of course, to plan as I thought. That's about the closest call I've ever had. There's been a couple of times where I threw in the towel kind of right at the beginning of a stealth. That was what a failed stealth camping trip looks like. Picked up this suit jacket from a thrift store for 10 bucks. I picked up this guy for $4.99, and I can fit all the camping gear in here. So I'll just walk around acting like I'm coming back from a big meeting downtown or something, maybe meeting an important client, and then I'll slip into the woods when the time is right. So let's try this out. It's time to go.
Okay, Steve has 800,000 subs and a whopping 590,000 views on his almost busted stealth camping video. Now Steve makes bank sharing truthiness of what happens when things go astray. Yes, when walking into boondocks on a cold winter night, expect some trade-offs between being close to civilization for access to your conveniences, restrooms, and food services, while trying to avoid the law and a $100 fine if you might be on unmarked private property. But hey, this ain't Steve's first rodeo, and it's cool that he's willing to share his lessons learned. On his year-end video review, he highlights what was most fun, what got most reviews, along with more of the good and bad choices that are great for you outdoorsy backpacker stealth types, and even us curious types. And you gotta love his stealth costumes going through towns like the one where he is in his business attire. What? Although some comment that it looked more like a mafia hitman.
Welcome back to my next video. Well, I've got a new toy. I like my toys, I'll have to admit it. This is a sun oven. In other words, it's a solar oven. I can do my cooking outside in under the sun. And I bought this is called a global sun oven. 300 degrees. It's all ready to go. I've got the chicken in a pot here. So I'm checking it. Right now, it's up to 325 degrees. It's 3:10, so it's been 12, 1, 2, 3. Almost 3 hours. So my guess is it's done.
Over the years, some might assume that Bob Wells is your classic rags to riches kind of guy. But Bob walks his talk, spending most of his time, talents, and treasures helping homeless women and guys get a fresh start of self-sufficiency through his group effort to make ultra-affordable mobile vehicle living for those in need. Of course, looking at his well-organized YouTube description page, you wouldn't realize that his minions are hard at work handling the business end of their online store. Now, you'll find exhausting choices, including Amazon pages with affiliate links, Skillshare crash courses, Patreon subscriptions, and even Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and Teespring branded merchandise. Whew! So if you're into merch, check out their Rubber Tramp Rally clothes, HOA, that is Home on Wheels Alliance, or cheap RV living t-shirts, hoodies, caps, mugs, stickers, and more. Anyway, on the Christmas Eve episode, he treats his viewers with his amazing solar cooker, showing us how a few hours in the afternoon winter sun in Arizona is all you need to cook several days' worth of food in the middle of nowhere with no power. But if you're like Grace and me, we got to ask, now where in the world can we store that huge 2 feet by 2 feet by about 1.5 feet high cooking contraption in our rig? Still, if you've got the space and the willingness to jettison some of your other non-essential stuff, the solar cooker is a real winner for you sun worshippers. And if not, no problem. He's pumped out another 4 videos in the last 5 days to get another 100,000 views, so it's clear that Bob is a man with a lot of aces up his sleeves. I think I like that one.
This climb had a tricky start, and instead, I found myself anxious about falling. Did you hear that your husband dropped me? Yeah, you better have insurance. I've got scars to prove it. To be fair, you did save my life. Like, I would be crippled if you hadn't been holding that rope.
Come on, it was just 5 meters. So you did actually the right procedure, you know, like jumping down and then doing this. When you fall, this is the procedure.
Is a first. I'm going to camp on my home island of Jersey, and to celebrate the occasion, I'm bringing with me someone who's never experienced van life before. I personally believe that exposing a dog to as many varied situations as possible, as often as possible, results in a well-rounded canine and an adventure pal that can really go anywhere with you.
Good boy, dog. You see me? He's going to get out of his bag.
Next up is Ben Jamin, spelled Jamin, an appropriate last name, with his Jamming Kombi Life channel. In our video snippet, I shared a recent video, Failed Hard, a rock climbing video to demonstrate Ben lives by his motto, real growth happens outside your comfort zone. Now, more recently, with almost 550,000 subs and his 50,000 views on his Who's the New Girl? Van Life, her first time. That episode is exactly what the title says it should deliver. Over the last 10 years, Ben, his faithful pupster, and his Volkswagen bus have taken him far away from the United Kingdom to distant continents, in good times as well as in struggling, to get through COVID, countrywide, Africa lockdown that looked like they would never end. Or as one of his faithful commenters pointed out, Ben, in 10 years, you've gone through 3 engine rebuilds and 3 ladies, but only 1 dog. At any rate, on this show, he's back again to his home turf in Jersey, that's a small island south of England, to hang out with his 2 new YouTuber friends. So his fans may wonder what leaps Ben and Faith, his cute new friend, may make in coming travel episodes.
October 29th, 2021 at 1:30 a.m. local time, I have just entered Saudi Arabia, my 197th and final country. I can't believe that right now I can say that I've been to every single country in the world. In Pakistan, as a tourist, many things are free, and here's why. The hospitality in Pakistan is so amazing that they won't let me pay for anything. I'm not just talking about my friends. Even street vendors and strangers are very generous. Just living a happy life, and that's all there is to it.
Next up, as we pivot from RVers to the Globetrotter world travelers, Drew Binsky has 2.9 million subs and a whopping 2 million views on his Christmas Eve episode, Why is Everything Free in Pakistan? Interesting title. Now, if that title doesn't grab you, nothing will. I've included a snippet of his backstory where he completes his grueling 179 country visit in 2 months, and then pivots to his recent revisit to Pakistan. And with the awesome hospitality and generous hosts not interested in tourist money, it's easy to see why he soon returned. In the end, there's a lot to say about finding happiness through generosity instead of an insatiable quest for wealth beyond one's needs.
Ma'am, I need to inspect your luggage. No problem. Okay. Let's see. If you just want to tell me what you're looking for, I can help you find... Please don't touch anything. Sorry. Do you have an electric toothbrush anywhere? No. An electric shaver, perhaps? No. Maybe a microphone? No. Immersion blender. I don't even know what that is. Or maybe a remote control car, but instead of a car, it's an eggplant? Huh? Do you have any battery operated device? Battery. Oh, yeah. If you open up that little pouch, I have my vibrator. Next! Hello? Okay, so I understand that you had in your possession a remote control car, but instead of a car, an eggplant. Is that correct? Yes. Ni hao. 안녕하세요. I'm Korean. That's how you say hello. Ni hao is Mandarin. I'm Korean, so it's 안녕하세요. Whatever, lady. Ni hao. Oh, you were making fun of me! That was a good one. That was funny.
Yeah, baby, flight attendant Jeenie Weenie's awesome role-playing skits always delight, never disappoint, and her top TikTok video, "Be Careful Not to Bring Embarrassing Contraband into Saudi Arabia," is a total crack-up. Please forgive me. I swear I didn't plan that pun. Okay, whatever. Jeanie's real-world situations cover emotional anxieties, and in this case, we can all relate to the potential embarrassment when airport security puts your suitcase, let's see, under the magnifying glass, right? And in this video is guaranteed to tickle your fancy. Oh, damn. Here we go again. Well, whatever. Regarding her stats, on this video, she has a very respectable 145,000 views in the first 3 days, but has already doubled it to 300,000 views in the next 2 days. Now, wow. And her subscribers went from 2.8 million to 3 million in 5 days as well. Way to go, Jeenie. But wait, there's more. She popped out another 4 23 to 39-second video shorts totaling 7 million views. And on her January 2nd show, she treats us to her more traditional 13-minute long-form reaction-style video showing where she critiques her own videos. How clever is that? But hey, stop it. Come on, Jeenie. Us pundits like California Travel Videos are supposed to have exclusive privilege to do reaction videos. Aren't we?
How do you prepare yourself mentally for the pain, the extreme amount of pain you're about to go through?
I haven't think about the pain, but I'm very much excited for this experience and this kind of stuff that I have never done. Super excited for the experience that I get.
Of course, you can never forget what happened, the highs, the lows, but more importantly, the climb in between. All of us, a bunch of vloggers, got invited to travel together on a unique type of adventure and potentially win a nice reward. So we're at 12,500 feet. I'm getting sleepy, and that is a sign of altitude sickness or just acclimating to the weather. Ultimately, it's all irrelevant to me because I know myself and I don't need any form of exterior validation, especially those from strangers.
And finally, with 2.7 million subs and 1.2 million views, Will Dasovich's November 30th Climbing Nepal documentary, appropriately named How It Ended, is a huge hit with his many fans. Will learned his lessons, including, it's not where you go, it's how you feel, being part of something that lasts forever. Good mantra. And watching the video and hearing the subtext can really have a deeper meaning for all of us. Along that line, he mirrors Socrates' famous mantra, know thyself. Or as teammates would remind us, avoid external validation, especially strangers, instead focus on experiences, not the pain. Well, of course, us mortals tend not to embrace the pain thing, but we get it that adventure and discovery, including finding ourselves, isn't always a comfy Sunday morning picnic in the park. So thanks for watching TRY California Travel Video episode number 2, and be sure to tune in for our third show with more top travel and RV YouTubers. For RV community, you know some of everyone's faves like KYD, yes, Keep Your Daydreaming, and The Long, Long Honeymoon, along with The Endless Adventure and Foresty Forest, where he really gets roughing it and going into the backwoods snow. And for our more glamorous worldly travel YouTubers, we feature Lost LeBlanc from the Dead Sea to Jordan and then off to the Caribbean Princess Cruises, while the more earthy Nathaniel Drew seeks to find and share our true purpose and make lifelong friends along the way. And as always, happy trails to you until we meet again. Peace out. Bye for now.
Have you been to California? Seen the sights and people there?